A look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Jaylen Brown is out there with James. And it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. C.J. McCollum is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping. Smart, unselfish basketball. A lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
Certainly does.
Inside. Pass to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Now McCollum. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counted, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the last few seasons, legs, C.J. McCollum playing mainly point guard, but for his career, mostly at the 2.
Yeah, listen, he can play either, certainly can be a lead guard when he needs to be, but shooting and scoring off the dribble is really his bread and butter, and he can get to it from any angle, any platform, in any situation.
Great player regardless.
Absolutely.
And that one misses. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Outside, Alexander Walker. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Johnson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Pass to McCollum. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. Clock at 6. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Maxey. Money on the 19-footer.
I love how Maxey scores in a variety of ways. So versatile as an offensive threat.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Hits a three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. Hey, puts up a 3. Can't get it to drop. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Maxey to the right side. The 3, James. The rebound by Atlanta.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Johnson on the wing. Check by James. McCollum against Brown. McCollum, the pass to Alexander Walker. And he converts the layup. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Embiid. He gets it in there.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Johnson. From behind the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Edgecombe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Embiid. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. James, that's good.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Here's McCollum, and it's blocked by Embiid. Johnson against James. Oh, a special move before that shot. James has got his second basket.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Ah, yes, 2 Chainz here in the ATL, taking in some basketball.
Oh, my God, 2 Chainz. Now, you know he's from the area, and he loves his Hawks. And not surprised to see him courtside. You know, he's a season ticket holder.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Brown. Alexander Walker, the pass to Daniels. Over Maxey. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And he lobs it up. And it's James with the jam.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
And here's McCollum. Pass to Johnson. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget, he's Milwaukee tough, too. First free throw is good. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, B.A., since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. And Johnson drops them both. Well, when you look at the upside for this young Hawks team, Tim, how good can they be?
I think they could be one of the surprises in the Eastern Conference. They've got an emerging star in Jalen Johnson, one of the best defensive players in the league in Dyson Daniels. And both of those guys, I think, haven't even come close to scratching the surface.
And both players, high-level work ethic, talent, and guys who want to get after it every day. And Atlanta with possession here, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. From downtown, 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Now here's Brown. Yet to see a basket. Now Johnson. Up top, McCollum. Outside, Alexander Walker driving in. Brown with the steal. Down low. Here's Edgecombe. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Edgecombe's got 5 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Number 4. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hawks making a change here. Dort's checked in. Wade, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Okongwu with it. No points yet. McCollum. And the bucket is good.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now here's Brown. To the inside. Back to Wade. The 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got his 4th assist in this one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Johnson on the wing. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Simons outside. Here's Wade. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Count the basket. Johnson's got 14.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Left side Johnson. Pass to Dort. Dort a screen on Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Hauled in by Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. To the paint. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, a huge slam from Brown. I like when he doesn't settle for a layup there.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
So for the Hawks, Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Wiggins comes in for Johnson, and it's Alexander Walker in for Dort. Landale, the pass to Alexander Walker. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Wade, he's checked in for the Sixers. The Sixers lead by 4. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Guys?
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Atlanta with possession here. Following the score by Philadelphia.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's McCollum. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. McCollum's got 6 points.
Yeah, the craftiness of McCollum. Smooth in that mid-range area.
Takes one from 10 feet. Again, Philadelphia.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Pass to Landale. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Alexander Walker, the pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James Dort. He's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Barlow's checked in for Jaylen Brown. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. The shot's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Pass to Wade. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. 10 points for him.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Landale. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Screen by James. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Alexander Walker. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Off the mark there with a 3. Philadelphia leading by 4. James outside. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Philadelphia on top, up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got James, also Dean Wade out there, and it's Barlow in at the 3, the small forward. Philadelphia leading by 4. Now here is James. LeBron going downhill and slam dunked by James.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Pass to Landale. And here's Alexander Walker. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Here's Barlow. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to James. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. The rebound by Atlanta. Wiggins looking around. Here's the 3. On target from range. Give him 8.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
James double team. Pass to Barlow. Oh, from deep. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Now here's Alexander Walker. And Atlanta hits again from deep. And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, B.A., it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Daniels is checked in for Atlanta, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. James, a screen on Dort. There's Simons with a three. The rebound by the Hawks. Fires from deep. The shot by Dort, no good. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you think of players who heat up in a hurry. You got to include Anthony Simons, Tim.
Well, Brian, he's just a bucket getter. He can pull up from any distance and with the elevation to do a little damage inside as well.
And he drops him first. No doubt Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
And so Simons nails both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
To the middle. Here's Landale, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
James against Wiggins. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Daniels outside, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Barlow. Kick out to Brown. To shoot. Back to Maxey. There's the three. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got 4 rebounds now. McCollum outside. Here's Landale. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Now here's Brown. He's got 7. That puts him in the lead. Maxey's got 8 points.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. Pass to Landale from outside the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Brown. And here is Maxey. Back to Brown. Shoots over Wiggins. Rebounded by Daniels. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Wiggins, no good. Brown looking around. Pass to Maxey. Here's Wade. Down low. Outside Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Wiggins. Maxey, that's good. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Daniels outside. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And the shot's good. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Daniels passes to Johnson. McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Takes a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brown passes to James. To the left wing. Embiid from outside. The monster grabs the miss. Hawks trail by 3. Inside. Here's Johnson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Philadelphia has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Brown, a screen on McCollum. There's Simons with a 3. The shot misses. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. The monster, the pass to McCollum. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Can't sleep on McCollum. Not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Outside, Brown. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer Embiid. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Simons passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. Simons finds Maxey. Sinks the tray. Maxey's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Maxey against Daniels. Pass to McCollum. Beyond the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Here's James. James takes the hit and sinks the shot.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
Here's Daniels. Out to McCollum. Back to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to the monster. 4-3. Simons with a rebound.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
On the wing, Daniels. Embiid covers. Here's the monster. The kick out to Johnson. And once Once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Philadelphia leading by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Daniels. McCollum outside. Now here's Alexander Walker, defended by Brown. Johnson with a bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
James outside. Back to Maxey. James, a screen on Daniels. For 3, Maxey. Rebounded by the Hawks. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Atlanta making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. Minute 32 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Brown. James against Johnson. Now Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Outside Johnson. Now here's Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Rebound by the 76ers.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
James passes to Maxey. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
And here's Brown. He's got 9. The 3 is up. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown! And so it's Philadelphia leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans get ready for the high RPM amazing shot from your power ball. A reach.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Dyson Daniels out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Daniels, and foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's James. LeBron, like a freight train to the basket.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And James has got the ball here for the 76ers. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Maxey on the wing. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Pass to McCollum. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Come to me.
And here's Embiid, guarded by Okongwu. Clock at 6. Embiid drawing the double team. Embiid through contact.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
They throw good, Okongwu. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Now here's Brown. He's got 12, and it's Maxey missing. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Here's McCollum. That one goes. Count it. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
James passes to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. And there's James from the arc. He drops it from range.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Here's Daniels. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Tyrese Maxey. First personal foul, second team foul.
Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
And the free throw, no good. The Sixers lead by 10. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 22 points.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Johnson passes to Alexander Walker. Now McCollum jacks up a three, and he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Now here's Brown. 12 points for him. Puts up a three. Ooh, Brown with the answer back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Puts the move on, and he takes it up and lays it in. McCollum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Now Brown. He's got 15 to the paint. It's tipped. Embiid just too tall inside.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Pass to Johnson. From 12 feet. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. Brown with it, now guarded by Daniels. Offensive rebound, and it's James inside.
Oh, the tenacity of LeBron James, unreal.
Hawks trail by 14. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Embiid, covered by Johnson. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey. And that's 17 points for Joel Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Joel Embiid.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
The shot by James, no good. Hawks trail by 15. To the inside, here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Edgecombe. It's Brown on the wing. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Philadelphia shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Jaylen Brown, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw, no good for Brown.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Now here's Alexander Walker. 10 points for him. Right side Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 17 points was their biggest margin. And there's James from the arc. Knocks down the triple. James has got 10 points in just the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Tries the 9-footer. James can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 16. Left side, Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson a screen on Brown. Here's Alexander Walker. That three's off the mark. Philadelphia shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Here's Edgecombe. McCollum defends. Puts it up. Again, Philadelphia.
Come on. I mean, what can you do defensively? Embiid is pretty much impossible to guard when his jumper is on.
Back to Johnson. Launches a three. Buries it from three. Johnson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Brown inside, covered by Alexander Walker, and the layup is good off the glass.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Johnson. The three is up. Another three for Atlanta.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
James deciding where to go with it. Outside, Brown. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. Over McCollum. Again, the Sixers score.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Fires the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 11. Here's Edgecombe. McCollum defends. And here's Simons outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu has got 6 rebounds here tonight. McCollum, the pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 9. They double-team Brown. There's Simons with a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists in the game. Johnson on the wing. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Simons outside. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Brown for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
You're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Back to Johnson. McCollum on the left side. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Alexander Walker. Johnson on the wing. Check by James. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Sixers lead by 20. Here's Brown. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Okongwu, a screen on James. Here's Johnson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Sixers ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The 76ers shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Dean Wade is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Bona in at the center position.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Simons against McCollum. Dort outside. Daniels passes to McCollum. And that one drops. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Outside, Brown. Banked it in off the glass. Brown's got 26.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Daniels. And he drops it in from the low post.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
The Sixers lead by 22. Simons left side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, the Hawks shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Pass to McCollum. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Elbow shot. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
The team depends on McCollum to score. He knows his role and embraces the responsibility.
Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Dort outside. Pass to Wiggins. Out to McCollum. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Wade. And it's Simons with the ball for Philadelphia. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Shot is up. Brown can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Wiggins, it's good.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Brown with it. And there it is for him. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. McCollum with it, now guarded by Brown. Pass to Landale. Basket counts.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Johnson comes in for Wiggins. And it's Alexander Walker in for McCollum. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. James comes in for Wade. And it's Edgecombe in for Simons. So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Brown. This one for three. Nails it from three. Brown's got 31.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Daniels. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one. This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get an easy two.
Atlanta with the ball. Now here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Tries it from the top of the key, and the jumper is good. Daniels has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Now Embiid. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Dort for three. Gets the three to fall.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here is James. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Picked up by Okongwu. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Up and in on the layup. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the 4th. From behind the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Edgecombe. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
So both teams making some changes here. Atlanta has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. McCollum outside. Takes a three. Connects from downtown. McCollum's got 14 points now in the 2nd half.
And McCollum excels at everything on the court. And man, he is putting on a show.
Here's Simons. 3-pointer. Wade misses. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Inside, here's Alexander Walker. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Incredible! I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Not the greatest effort there defensively, and he took advantage.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
McCollum against Simons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCollum's got 24.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Misses the three. Hawks trail by 20. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson. Okongwu, high post. Pass to Daniels. Hey, expanding his range. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 20. And here's Simons. What a terrific move that is. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Now Johnson. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Johnson. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Rupert, he's checked in for the Sixers. And Johnson drops them both. Philadelphia leading by 20. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. Soft touch off the glass.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's McCollum.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
High arcing shot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Daniels has got 10 points here in the second half. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia moving it around. Barlow passes to Wade. To the paint. Stolen by Daniels.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Jaylen Brown.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Okongwu. Doubled by Caldwell Pope. McCollum fires! It's money from deep. .29 seconds left in the fourth. For 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
That one goes. Yes, sir. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Jalen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, keep playing my game. Don't doubt. Just keep executing the game plan and everything will fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And we present the player of the game, Jaylen Brown.